procède à des changements, des gros changements de line-up ce soir?
Non. Ben, JB va rentrer. Ouais. Jake, il joue dans les nets. Ça va tout.
Donc, Joel Armia n'est pas le joueur. Washington, c'est probablement l'équipe idéale pour tester une nouvelle résolution de discipline, d'éviter le banc des pénalités. Puis, si vous y allez dans le banc des pénalités, de tester des choses que vous voulez avoir de différent sur le piqué.
C'est une opportunité. Puis chaque match, que ce soit Washington, n'importe qui, c'est une opportunité de faire les choses un petit peu mieux qu'on les a faites la dernière fois, continuer à s'améliorer.
En fait, c'était pas mal la question de Martin. Tu n'as pas changé tes trios non plus?
Non.
Dans le cas de Joël, quand on rappelle un vétéran, comme lui, c'est quoi son mindset? Qu'est-ce qu'on lui dit pour le réintégrer dans le groupe?
Ben, j'ai parlé à Army, tu sais, puis je suis content pour lui. Il a été s'amuser en bas, sentir bien, marquer des buts. Puis je pense que ça va l'aider.
Martin, en rentrant Barron, ça te permet de remettre Harris à gauche, de son côté naturel. Qu'est-ce que tu as vu de lui du côté droit, finalement? Puis est-ce que tu penses qu'en étant à gauche, ça peut le rendre
il est capable de jouer à droite. C'est sûr, c'est plus facile pour un défenseur de jouer à gauche. Mais j'ai confiance en lui à droite. Puis les circonstances, il fait qu'il retourne dans une position peut-être un petit peu plus confortable.
Prochaine question.
I guess, Martin, just to look back on the game against Minnesota, is it throw it out the window, or do you take the time to dissect it to an extent?
Honestly, and I want to be real careful how I word this. The focus has been so much on our special team these last few days, and yeah, you can look at it as a negative through one game. I didn't get many questions about our 5-on-5. That's really good, right? Because, you guys tend to focus on a lot of the stuff that probably we need corrections, and I get it. I mean, I think society's like that. In the dictionary, every positive word has 4 negative. For every positive, you have 4 negative. So we understand that we're fighting that, But for me, coming off a game where we killed 8 or 7 penalties against Chicago, our PP in Toronto was actually 2 for 4, but 1 was taken back. In Chicago, we had only 2 PPs, so not a lot high volume. And then we started the game with 2 shorthanded goals. 1 was a really bad bounce in front of our net, and they put our PP on their heels, and we took so many penalties. So after killing 7, then you take another 7 or 8. It's just a lot to ask for a PK. Like 11, I think it was 12 minutes that we had to kill. Almost like 12 minutes both games. It's just a lot to ask for. So 3 games into the season, I'm not throwing anything out the window. These are all like learning moments from our group. And I really like where we are. And, I'm not worried about the stuff that needs correction because we are going to work at correcting them. I'm really happy with our 5-on-5 game. So I know I'm going long on this, but, there's a lot to like.
What specifically do you like about the way your team's playing 5-on-5 right now?
I feel like we're playing on top. We're very organized. Offensively, I think we're very organized. Off the rush, I think we're one of the best teams in the league. And I think our O-zone, when we're patient in the O-zone, we spend a lot of time in there. We value the puck there and not force plays. So we're going to tend to, and we didn't get enough of that last game. Obviously, when you're killing all these minutes, it's hard to get your O-zone going. So we're, the goal is stay out of the box and, get our 5-on-5 game going again.
Je vais juste répéter en français ton analogie avec les dictionnaires. Je ne suis pas sûr d'avoir bien saisi positif, négatif. Pour chaque positif, il y a 4 négatifs.
Ouais, dans le dictionnaire, là, pour chaque mot positif, il y a 4 mots négatifs. Puis je pense, oui, c'est vrai. Puis c'est comme ça, c'est la société, on est comme ça.
On ne peut pas être invité dans vos meetings, il va sans dire, mais est-ce que tu t'es senti obligé d'enlever de la pression, Martin, par rapport à ce que tu disais sur les résultats du piqué, puis sur lesquels il y a peut-être trop d'emphase, comme tu expliquais tout à l'heure? Est-ce qu'avec tes joueurs, tu te dis, OK, on enlève la pression un peu?
Non. Non, c'est pas quelque chose que 3 games durant la saison, là, que je sais, vous autres, vous passez beaucoup de temps à parler de ça. On n'en parle pas autant que vous autres. Là.
C'est le pays que vous jouez pas souvent.
Ouais, je sais.
Ça accroche quelque chose. Merci, Martin.
OK, merci.
Morning.
Bon matin.
Bon matin.
Well, Justin Martin confirmed with us he will be playing tonight, so how are you feeling heading into this game?
I feel good. Yeah, excited to be back in the lineup, and yeah, looking forward to it.
Through the games you're watching, I guess, the first 3, do you feel like you've learned or gained any perspective at all, just from watching, I guess?
Yeah, I mean, I think you always learn stuff. Like sitting up top in the press box, you definitely see a different point of view. Yeah, you can kind of see plays develop, before they happen, and yeah, I just tried to take some things away and, implement whatever I can into my game. But yeah, I feel good. I've had some good skates the last 2 weeks and feel ready to go.
The fact that you played almost 39 games, something like that, last year, is it really helpful for your confidence for that first game this year?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's just, I definitely have more of a comfort level. Even though it's been 2 weeks, I feel like I've played enough games in this league now to feel comfortable, going in the lineup whenever it is.
Ma question est plus générale, mais Ovechkin n'a pas eu un seul tir au but à ces 2 derniers matchs, puis il n'y a pas de but. Vous attendez-vous à avoir vraiment à prêter attention à un joueur qui va être affamé? Il est très bon, puis en plus, il va être affamé peut-être aussi ce soir.
Yeah, he's, obviously incredible player. And yeah, we're going to have to be ready for him. I think, you have to be aware when he's on the ice, along with some other players. So yeah, I think it's important we play him hard and, not try to give him too much space.
Justin, when you look back to those 30-plus games from last year, and now you head into a new season,
Yeah. Well, he's big and heavy, so yeah, might as well.
Could be an inspiration for you.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Everybody, pretty much players like him, they are always inspiration. And yeah.
good luck. Thanks.
The fact that you played already versus players like Ovi and the stars of this league, does it help you in today's game?
Oh yeah, for sure. Like, yeah, you just need the experience, and well, if you play more and more against guys like that, it just helps, and then you're pretty much okay with every game.
How can you adjust the? You seem to develop good chemistry with Doc early on. So, changing sentiment now, what are you going to try to build with Alex?
Well, I would just try to build the same chemistry as, well, pretty much we played together with Alex, also with Dakar, so there is some chemistry, and it's just like maybe for him that he needs to play at center, so it's maybe a different role for him. But yeah, just like, get the chemistry going, and just play a lot of our zone and just score some goals.
You had to adjust little tiny parts of your play based on the centerman that you play with?
Yeah, it's just little things, but like you don't even like really think about it. It's just like it's different player, but the game is the same, and you just try to make the right plays every single time.
Schedule is not too busy at this time. You're right. You had a chance to practice. Do you like having that time to practice some stuff at the beginning of the season, especially for you? You did miss a lot of games last year.
Yeah, I mean, our schedule has been almost like I didn't know what to do, but like it's perfect because like you play some games and you see some things that you can work on, and if we had so many games, there wouldn't be a time. So now it's perfect time to like just fix the little things in our game, and I think next week it's pretty busy, so I think we'll be fine.
And so you learned some fancy moves. You scored a few couples really nice goals during the last practices.
Yeah, I think I had it always, but I just need to use it more. Yeah.
Philippe Méchard has been sent down to Kitchener. Have you talked to him, and do you know what his frame of mind is? Well,
I just saw it, so I'll probably gonna talk to him today, and I'll can let you guys know at the afternoon.
What? I guess you didn't see him play, but what do you think he needs to be a regular pro guy?
Well, he just needs to play. I mean, he just needs experience and just be more confident like everyone. And I think he's a great player already. He just needs to like figure out his game with the pros. And I'm sure he'll be good. Just a little step back, but for him. But I'm sure it can only help him because last season was pretty good for him, but if he has even better season now, it will just give him much more confidence for next year's camp and everything. So I just hope he will have a great season.
You're not worried for him?
No.
I think so. We got to kind of take it to our advantage. We've been fortunate enough with our schedule, this last week, and having that time to practice and work on things, and to execute going into tonight's game it's been very good for our team, and we're very eager to get going tonight and starting off the right way.
There was a lot of changes since the beginning of the training camp on the lines because of Kirby's injury. We expect changes tonight. You're able now to face that kind of challenge, play on a different line with different center night after night or week after week.
Yeah, I think we're trying to find the right chemistry with each other. We're kind of used to it. We've been doing that for the last couple of years, and trying to create that the right balance and whatever line creates well, creates enough scoring chances, and plays well enough with each other. So you're going to probably see some juggle on the lines until we can create some chemistry in that way and score some more goals. But I think we like where our game's at right now, 5-on-5. So coming into tonight's game, we're looking to take a step forward here.
You were mentioning that you had time to practice a bunch of stuff in practice. The schedule is rather loose, it's rather easy for the beginning of the season. Other seasons in the past, you had a bunch of games very early on. What's the difference in terms of preparation for a player to play a lot of games early on, get your rhythm going, versus having few games and more time in practice? What do you prefer?
I don't know. I guess it all depends. How banged up you are in those games. But like I said before, it gives us time to worry about things that we need to work on, and we've had that time. And now you can see that we got a lot of games coming up. Play tonight and then back to back. But our main focus right now is coming into tonight's and trying to get a win and keeping that same pace that we've been playing with, and obviously staying out of the box.
Yeah. What do you like about your 5-on-5 play at the beginning of the season?
Well, I think we're just all connected out there. Everybody's doing their job, being in the right spots and pressuring when need to be. So we just got to keep that going. Once we stay out of the box, I think we'll be fine.
Is there something that you can translate from what you did good 5-on-5 to the PK or even the power play? Some basis.
Yeah, making reads. They're all over the ice. I think we got to continue to work on it, and obviously we've watched a lot of video, to help us be ready for when that happens. But I think just staying focused and obviously the more reps you get, the more confidence you have, the more comfortable you feel. So like I said, our 5-on-5 game is great right now, and I think that's going to carry over into our power play. So we just got to stay with it.
Marty just said like the 5-on-5 game has been maybe overlooked because of some special teams problems that you've had. Do you feel that way as well, and is that something that he brought up to you guys just so that you don't get down on yourselves?
Yeah, I think so. We've had a lot of time here to watch video and see what we've done well in and see what we need to work on, and obviously from watching the games and you guys can kind of realize this, that we kind of got to work on our special teams, but our 5-on-5 game's been great. We've been taking a lot of penalties, and for the positive note, it gives us a lot of chance to watch a lot of video on our PK and crack things, and sometimes the more reps you have, the more comfortable you feel. And so we're going to be dialed in that categories because it's a huge part of the game, and we'll be ready to go tonight.
Être plus habile avec ton bâton, là. Mais c'est d'éviter justement les pénalités qui sont inutiles en zone offensive, puis avec le bâton justement.
À 5 contre 5, vos chiffres sont très bons, même au goal for, goal against, si vous êtes dans les tops de la ligue. Y a-t-il des choses que vous faites là-dedans, des bases fondamentales dans votre game à 5 contre 5 que vous pouvez vous servir aussi en désavantage pas en avantage? Comme tu joues les deux unités, je te pose la question pour ça.
Oui, mais c'est sûr qu'on a beaucoup d'automatique, on fait beaucoup de vidéos justement pour que tous les joueurs soient sur la même page à 5 contre 5. Maintenant, c'est d'amener ça aussi, ces unités spéciales. On a travaillé ça cette semaine, on l'a travaillé dans les semaines passées aussi. Je pense qu'il y a de place à l'amélioration, mais c'est encore une fois, c'est peu importe où ça patinoire, que tu sois en désavantage, avantage, c'est d'être connectés ensemble et d'être tous sur la même page.
Il y a peut-être aussi un mindset à avoir, vous avez un gars de plus à la patinoire en power play, mais le mindset de vouloir la rondelle, puis c'est tout ça aussi.
Oui, mais quand tu es en avantage numérique, tu as un gars de plus, mais il ne faut pas que tu changes ta manière de jouer. Il faut que tu aies la même angle, la même intensité pour aller chercher un but. Pas parce que tu as un gars de moins qu'il faut que tu relâches. Puis c'est sûr qu'on a travaillé là-dessus, on en a parlé, puis je pense qu'on est prêt à faire la différence en avantage numérique. Là.
Mais en plus des buts contre à 5 contre 5 qui sont bons, je pense que vous êtes une des équipes qui donne le moins de chances de marquer aussi. Tu le sens-tu, ça, dans votre jeu à 5 contre 5, de dire on arrive à protéger la maison là, assez bien? Puis qu'est-ce qui explique que vous réussissez bien ça?
Mais je pense que ça a été comme un processus. On l'a commencé vers la fin de l'année passée. Il y avait des bonnes bases qui étaient établies pour justement bien jouer dans notre zone, qu'on soit tous ensemble, qu'on sache c'est quoi, tel joueur va faire telle action. Puis ça a facilité les choses. Puis là, ça a été juste comme une continuité par rapport à l'année passée. Puis on a fait du vidéo depuis le début du camp, en fait. Puis je pense qu'on a fait des petits ajustements qui aident dans notre zone défensive à 5 contre 5. Là.
Ces succès-là à 5 contre 5 depuis le début, est-ce que les coachs vous les ont rappelés? Parce que Martin vient de faire une assez longue sortie là-dessus pour peut-être rééquilibrer ce qu'on dit, mais est-ce qu'il vous l'a rappelé pour comme garder le moral de tout le monde?
Oui, on en a parlé pendant nos rencontres que à 5 contre 5, on joue du bon hockey, on joue bien dans toutes les zones. Puis maintenant, ça revient au point d'éviter le banc des pénalités puis de rester à 5 contre 5 le plus possible.
Merci, monsieur.
Merci.
Bien apprécié.
Merci. Merci, bonne journée.